You are tired. It is a deep kind of tired, isn't it? It settles in your bones. You have tried so hard. You have hoped with all your might. You have made plans. You have taken steps. But still, the road ahead feels long and uncertain. You look at the calendar, you look at the clock, and it seems that time is moving, but you are not. You feel the heavy weight of delay. You feel the creeping chill of doubt. You feel small in a world that asks you to be big. This feeling is real. It is heavy. Please know you are not the only one who has ever felt this way. You are not alone in this struggle. When days stretch on like this, it is easy to feel overwhelmed. Your mind can race with worries about the future and regrets about the past. It helps in these moments to simply breathe. Can you do that with me now? Take a slow, deep breath in. Hold it for just a second. Now let it out slowly. Feel your shoulders drop just a little. Softly remind yourself that these heavy feelings are not your bosses. They are visitors passing through your heart. They come, and eventually they will go. You do not have to make grand, sweeping moves when you feel this heaviness. Small, gentle steps forward will be more than enough for today. Think of your life as a long and winding journey, a walk on an ancient path. Sometimes the ground beneath your feet is smooth and easy, and the sun warms your face. Other times the path becomes rocky and steep, and you must watch every step. Sometimes a sudden rainstorm comes and soaks you through, but then, just as unexpectedly, the sun can break through the clouds, making everything glisten with new light. If you walk with care and patience, you keep moving forward. This journey is not a race against anyone else. There is no prize for finishing first. The goal is simply to keep placing one foot gently in front of the other. This season of delay does not mean you have failed. It does not mean you have been forgotten. Consider a simple seed tucked away in the dark, cool soil. When you feel stuck, it is tempting to believe that nothing is happening. It feels like standing still while the world rushes past you. But perhaps we can reframe this feeling. What if waiting is not just empty time? What if it is a form of quiet, necessary work? Imagine you're on a long journey by ship. Sometimes the ship must pull into a quiet harbor to take on fresh water and supplies. It might stay for a few days. From the shore, the ship looks still. It is not making progress across the ocean. But on board, vital work is being done. Without this stop, the rest of the journey would be impossible. Your season of waiting might be a quiet harbor for your soul. This quiet harbor is a place for restoration. It is time to repair what has become worn out from the last leg of your journey. It is a time to replenish your spirit. You do not need to fill this time with frantic activity. The work of the harbor is often slow and methodical. It is the work of mending nets, of charting the next course, of listening to the wind. On these hard days, faith can feel like another demand, another thing you are failing at. But true faith is not a loud drill sergeant shouting at you to have more of it. It is not a heavy burden to carry. Think of faith as a quiet, gentle companion who walks beside you on the road. Faith is not the booming promise that the path will suddenly become easy or that all your problems will vanish by morning. It is the quiet, steady trust that you are not walking this rocky path alone. It is the deep, inner sense that a gentle, loving hand rests on your shoulder, even when you cannot feel it. You do not need fancy words to talk to God. You do not need to have everything figured out. You can whisper, "God, I am so tired today." You can say, "Please just help me take this next step," or even just help. Voicing these simple, honest prayers is not a sign of weakness. It is an act of profound courage. If you have faith, let it be a lantern, not a whip. A lantern does not force you to run. It simply provides a pool of warm light right where you are. It gives you enough light to see the ground at your feet so you do not stumble. When you feel stuck in one place, it is easy to miss the small signs of movement. Your eyes are fixed on the distant horizon, which seems to never get any closer. I want to invite you to lower your gaze for just a moment. Look down at the path right around your feet. When you feel lost, look for the small signs of progress. The little markers that show you are not standing still after all. A kind word from a stranger. A new idea that sparks in your mind as you are falling asleep. A moment of unexpected peace that settles in your chest. These signs are like small, smooth pebbles placed along the side of the road. These pebbles do not shout for your attention. They are quiet and humble. But if you look for them, you will find them. They are gentle reminders that movement is happening, even if it is slow. They are whispers of encouragement from a loving God. They prove that you are still on the path and that you are being guided. The enemy of hope is the lie that nothing is changing. Noticing these small graces is how you fight that lie. It is how you remind your own heart that the story is not over yet. When the future feels like a thick, impenetrable fog, the thought of moving forward can be paralyzing. Do not try to run through the fog. Instead, choose one small, manageable step. A step can be incredibly tiny, and that is okay. It could be as simple as getting out of bed and opening the window to let in the fresh air. It could be paying one bill that has been sitting on your desk. It could be making one phone call you have been avoiding. It could be planting a single seed in a small cup of soil on your windowsill. These small steps, taken one at a time, begin to gather momentum. They build into a path you can trust. A path forward doesn't need bright stadium lights. It only needs steady feet and a willingness to take the next step. Hope is not the same as certainty. Certainty demands to see the end from the start. Hope is the quiet, courageous choice to keep going without seeing the end. Hope is a soft, resilient promise to your own heart that the next step might bring something better. Take one step now. You can do this. Before you go, please like, comment, share, and subscribe.